Good evening. My name is Declan Kavanagh, and I'm a consultant with the PGI organization. I work with helping people to change the way they think, to create the types of lives that they want, to help people resolve any issues or to whether it be creating a great relationship, to have more money in their life, perfect job, the perfect partner, type of home they want to live in. I've been working with the Proctor Gallagher Institute for many years now, and I've been studying their material for a long time. And I invite you now just to take a little while and just to listen to what it is I have to say. As humans, we think in pictures, and nobody has a picture of the mind. If I ask you to think of the mind, what comes up there? What sort of picture do you think? Let's see. In 1934, Dr. Truman Fleet, a chiropractor living in San Antonio, Texas, developed a picture of the mind and the body, and he referred to this as the stick person. We have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. And just to give you a little illustration, I'm just going to show you a picture there at the moment there now. So there we have the mind. So you might just think it's just a few little circles. But the big circle you can see is the mind, and the small circle is the body. Now the mind is all powerful. The mind is the master. The body is the servant. Now we don't always treat the body and the mind this way. But if we allow it to, and if we really know how our mind works, and this is what I would like to share with you today, we can begin then to change ourselves and know ourselves better. For if we don't know who we are, how can we change? So now just have a look here there now. So there we have the stick person again. So if we take that circle and we put a line across in the middle, on the top half, we have the conscious mind. On the bottom half, we have the subconscious mind. Now, the conscious mind is our thinking mind. It takes care of all our day-to-day activities. We use our conscious mind for thinking. Now, also with our conscious mind, we have our five senses. So our conscious mind is our thinking mind. The subconscious mind is our emotional mind, our feeling mind. As I said, we have five senses: see, hear, smell, taste, touch. And these are kind of hardwired into our conscious mind, and that we use these as filters to feel our way through our day by experiencing what we taste, what we smell, what we touch, and so forth. And from this, we make an educated decision. We like this, we like that. We don't like this, we don't like that. Now, we also have six intellectual faculties: perception, will, imagination, intuition, memory, and reason. Now, when we develop our imagination, we can really start to create the life we want. So, if you permit me, I would like to make or give you an example of that right now. So, I invite you now to sit back, just trust, expand all disbelief and all conditions, and just close your eyes. And as you sit there with your eyes closed, pretend you're on the beach. Now, this might sound silly, but just stay with me for a minute. Pretend you're on the beach on a beautiful warm day. You have this beautiful white sand, and the beach goes on and on and on out to the distance. So really get a clear picture of that now in your mind's eye. Sit back, feel yourself sitting down on the lounge chair. The sun is shining on your face, and you can feel the heat. You feel how good that feels. As you breathe in, you're breathing in the smell of the salty ocean. You might even get a taste of the ocean on your mouth. And you're really getting involved now in this picture. Let your body relax. Keep this picture in your mind's eye. And as I'm talking, make this picture a little bigger, brighter. Make the sounds that little more sharper as the birds fly over in the sky. Hear them squeak or squawk and just relax. Allow your senses to take over and to really bring you into the scene that I'm creating for you. And just feel that. Feel how good it feels. You're feeling the heat, the warmth of the sun. You're smelling the ocean breeze and you're tasting the ocean on your mouth. And as you open your eyes in this stream on the beach, you look out over the ocean and you see this magnificent sailing boat sail by on the horizon. You use your eyesight now as magnifying glasses and you start to bring this boat clearer into the picture. You bring the picture of this boat clearer into your mind's eye. You see how sleek it is, beautiful lines. See how the sails are billowing in the wind, how smooth as it glides across the ocean. And as you feel and see this, you might also visualize yourself on the helm of this beautiful boat as you are sailing the boat. You're feeling the wind in your hair, you're feeling the heat, you're feeling the joy and the magnificence, the power of the boat that's behind you, that's underneath you, as you gently glide through this ocean. Boy, are you feeling good. You're feeling like $1 million. You're really getting involved in this picture now. You're really doing great. See yourself and feel yourself now sailing through the ocean and how wonderful that is. And as you take that deep breath in and relax, take another deep breath in, relax, and just feel yourself back sitting here now with your eyes open. Listen to me again. As I endeavor to explain just what happened there. So you might notice with the stick person, you have the thoughts, the emotions, ideas. And you see these up on top here are senses. So I just showing you the senses and hopefully I was able to bring you to that place and that you were able to experience the beach and experience the thrill of being on that boat. By getting in touch with these senses here, using our imagination, getting emotionally involved, and really bringing this idea into our mind's eye, into our consciousness, and living it and being that person on the beach or on the boat, and to feel the magnificence of it and how good you felt. I hope you were able to experience that. And if not, well, you can play this over again, and maybe next time you'll experience. But what I wanted to point out to you was that was one, the power of the imagination and how we can use these senses to create the desired effect that we want. So yeah, as you can see, first I brought you to the beach. I brought you to how good your body felt. And then I brought you onto the ship. So these are ways that we can start to use our imagination to start dreaming more, to use our imagination to start to create the type of life that we want, type of relationships that we want, where we would like to live, and how our life would look like. When we use these faculties and really get very clear, and as I said before, get to know who we are, what's inside there, And to know that we are all powerful, we are creators, and that we have this divine will that flows in and through us. And if we connect with that, if we allow ourselves to connect with that power, we can begin to create anything and everything in our life. For it's, let me just show you this picture here. Here we have this power life force, which is flowing through us. And it's flowing through everybody all of the time. But we put conditions on it, and we put blocks on it and say, oh, it couldn't happen to me. I could never do that. I couldn't be that person. I could never go out with that boy or girl. I don't deserve to have these things. These are all part of our conditioning, our paradigms that have conditioned us to be a certain way. Now, again, when we took these on, we kind of used them for as safety or as guidelines to go through life. And our parents told us, oh, don't be having too big ideas, because you're going to get hurt, or, you know, you got to be realistic, and you don't have the education, or you're not that type of person. You could never achieve those sorts of things. So these are sort of stuff that we kind of really need to drop, to let go. When we took them on, we were younger, we weren't maybe more conscious of ourselves. And becoming conscious just means that we just need to get quiet and to start using our mental brain. So thinking. Dreams are so important. You see up here, when we dream, put our emotions behind it and really connect with that. And start creating wood in our life. Many years ago, I worked on cruise ships, and I went out there as a basic chef. But I saw the position of the head chef, and I said to myself, that's the position I want. I want to be there. So I got in touch with that position within myself, and I started to create a picture of what it'd be like to be the chef. What would I be doing? What would my life look like? And I was bringing in those emotions, those ideas, those feelings of what it is to be like, to be that person, and really to start to live it. Well, within a year, I had that position. Now that is a tremendous achievement, I think. Definitely was for me at that time. But that's just a small example of what I was able to create in my life. But as Jesus said, I am the creator, but you, meaning you, can create even more, can achieve more, bigger things. And when we can really understand that and really get involved with that and get emotionally involved with our ideas, we get very clear with what it is, what type of person do we want to have. But we owe it to ourselves and to you to bring forth the best version of ourselves that we can be. There's no benefit in poverty and being poor, in denying ourselves good things in life, in denying ourselves abundance. For when we have more abundance, when we have more uh, good in our life, we can bring more good forth. We can create better things. We can increase the benefit of everyone's life. We can allow other people to have more abundance in their life. So we become more of what we are. So if we're generous, good, loving people, we will become more of that. Likewise with money, we will become more, better human beings with more money. Money is just a form of energy. And really, if you take the word money out, if we were here 100 years ago, we might have been using bean counters or red cloth or whatever was of value at that time. In parts of the world, it would have been spices and herbs and things like that. Cloth. So money is just really a form of energy. And when we view that, the more energy we have, the better our lives can be, and the more good that we can create in other people's lives. But we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to the world. We owe it to whatever God, and I use the word God, we could change spirit, divine being, all one. Use whatever word feels more comfortable for you. But our role here in this life is to be the creators, to create the type of life, the type of person, the type of being that we are. I know myself, I've hidden in the bushes for a long time and played small. I think we all do it at times. We get knocked in life and we fall down. And sometimes we allow that to control, to dictate what it is we are or are not. We need to drop that. It's now time to reclaim our magnificence, to reclaim our creative person, our joy. And by using the sick person to understand what's in here, how we think, the way we think. For our dreams and our emotions, once we get involved with that, that goes down into our body and we start to vibrate on that energy, on that level. For it's all vibration, all life is vibration. And when we start lining up with the type of person we want to be, our ideas, our dreams, our goals in life, when we line up everything, our body clicks and we get our results. So we need to start thinking of the inside out rather than the outside in. And rather letting life dictate to us, whether it be abundant or lack, we will determine what it is that we want to have and what we would like to create. Now, this is just, I was nearly saying this is just me around. This is me explaining this to you. And if anything that I say here resonates, I invite you to connect with me, to reach out to me, where we can have a call and we can see if we can work together. And if I can help you to get in touch with your mind here, with through your heart, and help you to start to create, to be a better person, to understand you more. And by me understanding me more, I can help you to understand more. So it's always a two-way street. It's always, we're working together here. And together we can create the type of life that you want. Be the type of person that you want to be. For don't you owe it to yourself? For you are magnificent. You are a creator. When we use this power that's flowing through us, we can have and be the life that we want to be. Now, the Proctor Gallagher Institute, this has helped me understand me more, understand the actions that I've taken over my life. And it has helped me to guide me through the road of life and to become better, to become a better human being, to know myself more. Therefore, I can help you be more and know more. So this was a short example. So if it resonates with you on any level, please contact me. Feel free to watch this video over and over again and to get in touch with that stick person. Get in touch with your dreams. Allow yourself to dream more and really get involved with that. To get very clear on your goals. So I invite you now, sit back, think. Just get yourself nice and relaxed. Feel what's inside your heart here. And without any thought process, just write down on a sheet of paper. Write down all the ideas that you have, all of the things that you'd like to have in your life. Just write. Then look at this list and say yes. Number of them in maybe importance. Now, when you contact me, have that list with you, and together we'll go through it, and we'll help you attain the results you want. For when we think into results, we create the results that we want. So this is Declan Kavanagh with the Proctor Gallagher Consultancy Agency, helping you to help me to help you. Have a good day now. Thank you.